Hello, everybody. Welcome back. It is Monday. Another episode of the Monday Talks is upon us. And looking at the thumbnail, I would probably imagine a lot of you are confused, and rightfully so, but that we will get to the story of the chair in a moment. First, I wish to talk about the person responsible for the 2 packs of hockey cards that we will be opening in addition to said story, and that would be the GOAT, Brandon Jensen. What really can you say about Brandon? Great human being, big heart, generous as the day is long. The man responsible for blowing up more PCs than Y2K is that guy right there. Pulling fire, just he is so giving to the community and so generous, and just what a great guy. I mean, I just can't stress it enough. If you know Brandon and you're sub to him, tell a couple of friends. He's at right around, very close to 500 subs, absolutely well deserving of it. So if you know Brandon, tell some friends. If you don't know Brandon, go over and check him out, and you won't be disappointed. You truly won't be disappointed. The itch to open packs will be scratched, courtesy of Brandon Jensen. And we have 2 packs of hockey cards. We've got 90-91 Upper Deck, and what in the world, 91-92 Upper Deck as well. Find the hull. We know what we're going to be doing. But we are going to open up a pack of this, and there's going to be some TTM fuel in there. And yes, I always label it just to make sure I know exactly what I'm doing. And then I will spin you a tale. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and squirrels, I will spin you a tale of the parking chair. But first, Greg Hawgood for the Bruins. How do you do? Francis Shetty for the Maple Leaf. Shout out Canada. There we go. We got us a young gun. Gary Vaughn, young gun. Oh man, wait, this is the inaugural year. Could we pull the big young gun? Randy Carlisle for the old Jets. These are in fantastic shape. Steve Chasen for the Red Wings. Carl Dukas, I think, for the World Junior for Canada. Dave Manson for the Blackhawks. Sergei Makarov. What's it? Is that all rookie team? Yep, all rookie team. Close for the Flames. Shout out, John. Jim Schoenfeld, who later went on to actually become a mattress salesman in the Buffalo area. Plus, he was the one of the Don Koharski shoving incident, I believe, was Jim Schoenfeld when he was coaching. Sylvain Turgeon for the Devils, John Morris for the Devils, Mark Hardy for the Rangers, and we got a young gun. Come on, how can you go wrong with a young gun? But now on to the parking chair. Now, this is one of these things. Actually, you know what? Here, I'll even do this so we don't have to just stare at Gary Vaughn. Haha, now you can stare at me. Now, it goes like this. There are some things, depending on where you're from, that, are tradition accepted that are confusing everywhere else. Well, in Pittsburgh, that would be the parking chair. If you've ever driven through the Pittsburgh area, and if you've ever seen a folding chair or like a plastic lawn chair or something like that, sitting just on the street, but right by the curb, but on the street, you're probably wondering what that is. Well, that is I think specifically, not just Western PA thing, but I think specifically a Pittsburgh thing called the parking chair. Completely violates every city code known to man. Highly illegal, but nobody cares. What the parking chair does, and I firmly believe this is one of the last bastions of hope for humanity, because the parking chair is still honored. You don't mess with the parking chair. That means that space is reserved for somebody that is coming to that house. You see it a lot around like parade times. People want to save spaces for family and whatnot, or around holidays, especially with the crowded street parking. It could be jam-packed street. There could be the parking chair, 2 parking chairs, in one spot. Nobody messes with it. The garbage men don't take it. Nobody moves the parking chair unless you know it's for you. And another thing, though, but the chair has to be open. Like, it has to be open and positioned as if you could simply come and sit on it. If it's just a folding chair that's lying down, that's not a parking chair. That's garbage. But It's just one of those little things, and I've tried to explain it to people. When I got to Rochester, nobody understands it. Nobody from outside of the Pittsburgh area that I've ever talked to understands it. And why would you? I've never heard of it happening anywhere else. I know people in different parts of the country, and they're like, so, like, they just let it sit there and park there? Like, yeah, that's legitimately it. You can look it up. There's YouTube videos aplenty, articles aplenty about the tale of the Pittsburgh parking chair. Like I say, one of the last bastions of hope for humanity, the fact that to this date, 2024, in the crazy society we live in, the parking chair is still honored in Pittsburgh. And I've seen YouTube videos of people interviewing Pittsburgh police officers. And you can tell the ones that were born there. One, because of the accent. I hide mine because nobody understood it when I first came up to Western New York. You can tell them, and they're like, hey, nobody messes with the parking chair. But then they'll talk to others who came in from different cities, who moved and transferred into the Pittsburgh Police Department. They're like, we don't get it. Like, it violates city code, but nobody cares. And that's just the God's honest truth. Is, like I say, look it up. There's tons of information out there about the Pittsburgh parking chair. So this is the thing. It's like, and it was weird. Up until I left Pittsburgh, I never realized that it was weird. I don't think it's weird, but you know what I mean, that I didn't think it was that unusual. But this is the thing that I loved about doing the Monday thing. It's just random stuff that's on my brain. It's like, you know what? There aren't too many people that follow me that I know of that are from the Pittsburgh area. So I figured share just a little bit of that weirdness and maybe explain to you a little better just why I am what I am. Either way, we're going to flip it back around. All right. And we have our next pack. But you see, that's the fun of it. And it's one of those things, unless you're there, see it and ask somebody about it, you're not going to know what it is. Nobody randomly would just bring up the Pittsburgh parking chair, unless you're this guy. Pack number 2 from the GOAT, this time 91-92. Maybe we'll get another young gun. You go there. Propaganda. All right, here we go. Hey, let's go. Felix the Cat, Potvin on the Maple Leafs. This is the star rookie. Are we going to be like this, Upper Deck? Pat Verbeek on the Whalers. Miss the Whalers. Yep, we're going to be like that. Doug Bodger for the Sabres. Man, this was back in the day. Vyacheslav Kozlov, rookie card for the Red Wings. You go, John Van Beesbrook. Nice. He signs. I might send him to him again. That's a good one. Troy Crowder. John Morris, we saw him in the previous pack. Terry Karkner. Peter Ing. Oops, sorry about that. Mike Ricci. 2 more. Did not get a young gun, unfortunately. Brian Hayward. And we have, hey, all right, that's a good one. Al McInnes on the Team Canada during the Canada Cup. That is awesome. That was fun. You know what? That was 10 minutes of just good old-fashioned sit around, open up a couple packs of cards, shoot the breeze with people. This was fun. I really hope you enjoyed it because I really enjoy doing this Monday thing. Plus, it's helping me get rid of, not get rid of, but to bring to light some of the stuff that people have taken the time to send me that has been sitting there for a while, and I feel bad, so now it's time to bring everything to the light. And there's just going to be tons of stuff, all kinds of weird little topics. Like I said, the Pittsburgh parking chair. Who would have thought that you would have tuned in to a random video from me on YouTube and hear about that? But never let it be said I didn't do the least I could do for humanity. On that note, I'm getting out of here. Thank you so much. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Let me know what you think down below. Again, big thank you to Brandon Jensen. Please make sure to sub him up. We need to get that man to well over 500 subs because he is absolutely deserving of it. So thank you so much. Hopefully you enjoyed it. We will see you next time.